This is the Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Roxas. On the Scorecard tonight, Eala's US Open journey ends in the second round after falling to Cristina Bucsa. Romero and PFP Globalport rule Trebian Memorial Cup with dominant performance. Grandmaster Wesley So triumphs in thrilling Sinquefield Cup playoff to claim second title. Bianca Bustamante shares sizzling photos after tough GB3 weekend at Brands Hatch. Lakers brass fly to Poland. Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka surprise Luka Dončić ahead of Eurobasket 2025 opener. And the new head coach of Galleries Towers, Godfrey Okumu, and the head coach of Kobe Shinwa University, Kiyokazu Yamamoto, with two of his players and of course their interpreter, are here live tonight inside the BNC studio. All the headlines and more on the Scorecard tonight, the 28th of August. Now, let's welcome our guests who actually just played today. Hell of a matchup, winning tonight against Cignal, but they are here with us to share their experiences so far as a guest team in the PVL Invitational. Let's welcome the new head coach of Galleries Tower, Coach Godfrey Okumu, and of course, from Kobe Shinwa University, I want to make sure I get this right. We have head coach Kiyokazu Yamamoto. Thank you so much, sir. And of course, his players, Shion Muku. Thank you, middle blocker. And Hana Yoshihara, outside spiker, but one of the managers. And of course, their interpreter, Taratsugu Katsuya. Thank you so much for coming here to the Scorecard. Coach Gadi, it's good to see you again. I remember when we first met, that was back 7 years ago.
Yeah,
back
7 years ago, yes.
2018.
Yeah.
I remember one of the first things that you told me and everybody that was interviewing you during that time, you want to introduce a Japanese style of play here in the Philippines.
Indeed, yes.
Now, 7 years have passed. How has the Filipino style of volleyball evolved? Do you think that they incorporated some Japanese style as well?
Yeah, thank you for having me. Yes, when you look at the whole system of play, yeah, I believe most teams now are trying to adapt to the fast volleyball and the balls which are not too with some height. I call that coconut volleyball, the high ball. Yeah, so now we are trying to push the balls fast, and actually it's working well for most teams. Yeah, and the why Japanese system, the women's team is ranked number 4 in the world. If you look at it, I mean, there's something good that the Japanese are doing that really people need to study and learn about this. That's why I think and I still believe their system works, and it will work with the Filipino, because they're in the same continent.
And I think all Filipinos are very happy that Kobe Shinwa University is here participating in the Premier Volleyball League Invitational Conference, despite still being students. Your players are still students, Coach Kiyokazu Yamamoto. Coach, what was your objective for Kobe Shinwa University coming here to the Philippines, participating in the professional league, the PVL?
この大会に参加する、意味というか目的っていうのはどういうものですか？
はい、一番の目的はやはり海外のチームの背の高いチームに対して私たち背が低いので、その高いチームに対してどう対応するかっていうのを一番の目的としてきました。
Yung pinaka-purpose nila, paano adjust nila or diskarte para sa matangkat na team.
Okay.
Because they are very small team. So big opportunity sa kanila ng laban nila sa foreign team.
I see.
Yeah. ブロックの高いチームに対して、低い選手たちがどうポイントを取るか、そのバリエーションをこう勉強しに来ました。
Okay.
Para Filipino players, maraming matangkat ang player. So sila paano mag-get points laban nila ng highest tall blocker. Paano mag-points, yun yung nila, mga discard.
Okay. So parang kumukuha sila ng experience na dahil bata sila, makalaban yung mga professional at mga mas matatangkad na manlalaro dito sa Pilipinas. Okay.
そういうプロセスと やる機会があります。
はい。
Okay. Now I'm gonna ask some of the players. So we have Shion Muku, middle blocker. So how has the experience been so far, and what can you say about the Filipino style of play in volleyball?
このフィリピンのこのフィリピンスタイルのバレーボールっていうのはどういうふうに思いますかと、どういう感想というか。
日本のバレーと比べて身長が高い選手が多いので、攻撃に特化した選手が多くて、そういう高さを生かした部分で勝負してくるチームが多いなっていう印象です。
Sa tingin nila, Filipino players marami matangkat daw.
Okay.
In Japan, mga mostly college team, very small. So,
okay.
mga Filipino team, parang may advantage ng height. So, sila gagawin nila ng mga depensa.
Okay.
Yun yung specialty nila.
Okay. Now we go to Hannah here. Unfortunately, Hannah is injured, so hindi siya makalaro dito sa tournament. But how has the 4 games, as your role as a manager right now, so 4 games of Kobe Shinwa University against different teams in the PVL, what have you seen so far, and do you think you guys have a chance to win the tournament based on what you've seen?
今まで4チーム、いろんなチームでやってみて、感想どうですかっていうのと、あとこの大会で勝つチャンスはありそうですか？
はい、このチームで初めて海外に来てバレーができることがとてもいい経験になっていると思います。日本にはない海外の良さや強さを実感して、日本の私たちのこのプレーを試したり見つめ直すことで、海外のバレーボールを通して自分たちに新しい発見や気づきをたくさん得ることができたと思います。また明日とファイナルの試合には絶対に勝って優勝できると思っています。
Very good experience daw sa kanila.
Okay.
Kasi first time na sila maglaro sa ibang bansa. So iba-ibang team na laban nila.
Okay.
Different team, very good experience sa kanila. Then gagawin nila ng mga style nila. Kobe Shinwa style volleyball.
Okay.
Tomorrow and then final. Then gusto nila talaga mag-final.
Okay. Well, good luck tomorrow, because at 4 p.m. you have a very important match against Cherry Tigo. Whoever wins that match will advance to the finals against PLDT. Going back to you, Coach Gotti.
Thank you.
New challenge for you. You're the new head coach of Galleries Tower High Riser. What are you implementing this time to change the culture into a winning culture in the PVL?
Yeah, thank you. It's I'm excited to take the job, and there's a bit of nervousness, but the good nervousness, you know.
Okay.
So the idea here is to bring back the dynamic volleyball, where players are free to make decisions while we are playing. Not trying to put them in a box where they have to follow a certain system. We have a system, yes, but now the players will be in a dynamic way, moving after one action, what next? So this is what, and then we give them a chance to think by themselves, make decisions by themselves, instead of try to control them. A second, like you said, the winning culture. We were struggling to reach 24. If you see most of our games for the last 2 years, we reached 23, 24, 25 becomes a problem. Our finishing power. So that's what we're trying to work on now.
Okay.
So starting this week, I believe that our finishing power will be to a level where we want it, and we will have good results.
Okay. Now, going back to Coach Yamamoto. Coach, you had a practice match with Coach Godfrey Okumu's Galleries Tower High Risers. Can you tell us what happened in the practice match? Who won the match, and how was the experience going up against Coach Gadi?
このコーチのチームと対戦して、どういうことがあった、どっちが勝ちましたか、どんな感想ですか？
当たり前でしょ。
ゴディコーチが就任されたばかりなので、 まだ、チームは完成されてないというふうに感じました。
Bago pa lang siya naging head coach. So, tingin niya hindi pa na-kompleto. Parang wala pa chemistry.
で、やはり選手一人一人をこう見極めてるというか、そういう感じでいろんな選手を使ってられたので、勝負どうのこうのじゃないと思います。はい。
Parang sa tingin niya, parang subukan lang niya ng iba-ibang players.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
check lang niya ng mga players. So, no win, no loss, anything.
So it's not about who won and who lost.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, just trying out the
Yes.
different players.
Yes.
Okay. Coach Gadi, next month, FIVB Men's World Championship. First time it's happening here in the Philippines. Some people are saying it's a once-in-a-lifetime event. How important is this for the Philippines to have the 32 best teams in the world come here and we can all witness it?
It's great indeed. I trust what people are saying. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing that I would require or ask all the coaches, the players and the sports administrators to take time to watch and see the standards. These standards from all over the world, from Asia, Africa to America. So we have teams from Africa that we've never seen before. Egypt is coming here. We'll see how they're playing against European teams. The Filipinos will be represented. Okay? You have a good team. Most of them, I believe, are young, but there's a chance that they learn a lot, and the other people are coming. Probably now it won't be the ones who are playing now, but the ones who are coming 4 years along the line, those are the people who are going to benefit. The guys who are playing now, they're just planting a seed. But the guys who are coming 5 years from today, I think they're the ones who are going to enjoy the fruits and enjoy the shade of the tree that has been planted now. It's for the future. Yes.
Now, going back to Coach Yamamoto, I want to know about this because we Filipinos, some of our top players had an opportunity to become imports in Japan. Our women's captain, Gia de Guzman, was an import in Japan. Madi Madayag, middle blocker, also import in Japan. And Jaja Santiago, the most prominent name, now she's a Japanese citizen known as Sachi Minoa. Why is it important to have imports, Filipino players coming to Japan to play there?
たくさんのフィリピン人がインポートプレイヤーとして日本にプレーしてますけど、それはなぜそういうチャンスを日本は与えてるのかと。
日本の、トップリーグに世界の選手ですね、スター選手を集めて日本のトップリーグが世界のトップリーグになるようにという、日本協会の考えが一つあります。
Para sa Japan League, kumukuha sila ng mga top player in the world.
Yes.
So, magiging level up ng Japan Volleyball. Yun yung purpose.
そしてフィリピンの選手も日本に招待するっていうのは非常にやはりポテンシャルの高い選手がフィリピンにはたくさんいてですね、また背の高いジャジャさんなんかもそうなんですけども可能性が非常に高い選手がフィリピンには多いので、そういう選手を日本に招待してるんだと思います。
So, kumukuha sila Japan team na mga Pilipino. So, ibig sabihin, marami mga may potential na Filipino player. So, kumukuha sila ng mga Filipino players.
And we're very thankful that Japan is giving opportunities to some of our top players because they benefit so much from it. They take what they learn from Japan and bring it here to the Philippines. So thank you so much. Coach Gadi, last question. Among the players on the men's side from Alas Pilipinas, who's your favorite and who do you think has a good chance to shine in the FIVB men's next month?
That's a tough question. And I know some of my friends in the Alas team will be like, but it's out of with due respect. There are two very, very powerful players. Brian
Bagunas
and Mark. These are the stars of the Philippines volleyball. This is their time. And they are the two most celebrated volleyball players, and they are going to shape the volleyball history of the Philippines. For example, the reason why they're going to shine is, I think, two things. Number one, they're playing home. Everybody knows them, so they'll have a lot of support. Number two, I believe that their experience, leadership, and playing against some of these players in different countries. Some of these players have been playing in Japan. They've played against them and with them. So this is not a new thing to them. So I believe they have it's a time to shine in the home turf.
Well, I hope Brian and Mark watch this interview. Good words from Coach Godfrey Akumo. Coach Godfrey, congratulations on the new job. All the best. This is a big challenge for you. I'm excited for you. And of course, Kobe Shinwa University, Coach Yamamoto, Shion, Hana, good luck tomorrow. Big game against Cherry Tigo in the PVL. So good luck. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
When we return, we've got the latest sports news from around the globe. That's up next, so keep it right here on The Scorecard. Welcome back to The Scorecard. Here's our roundup of sports news. What a ride that has been. Alex Eala's historic run at the US Open 2025 came to a close as the 20-year-old Pinay sensation battled hard but fell to Spain's Cristina Bucsa 6-4, 6-3 at Court 7 of the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center in New York. The 27-year-old world number 95 Bucsa proved steadier in the crucial moments, ending Eala's breakthrough campaign just 2 days after the Filipina made history with a stunning first-round win. It was a match of swings and shifts. Eala took a 2-1 lead in the second set and even held a 4-3 advantage in the first. But Bucsa rallied with clutch shots and 3 straight games won in both sets to complete the sweep in just 1 hour and 22 minutes. The Spanish star, a seasoned doubles veteran with 7 career doubles titles and a Paris 2024 Olympic bronze medalist, showed her experience, finishing with only 12 unforced errors against Eala's 21. Still, what a tournament for Eala. Despite the loss, Eala is expected to rise from her current world ranking of number 75, proving once again that the future of Philippine tennis is bright. What a spectacle in Barrington, Illinois. The passion for Polo Globalport once again showed its mastery on the grand stage, taking down flying changes with a convincing 15-10 victory to capture the prestigious 14-goal Allen Trebian Memorial Cup 2025. Led by Mikey Romero, the squad executed the same fearless strategy that stunned last year's USPA Midwest Open champion earlier this month. And when the pressure mounted in the final chukkers, Romero and company delivered explosive runs and clutch goals that sealed the deal. With elite Argentinian-American standouts Nino Obregon and Colio Gonzalez, plus Phil-American Anthony Garcia in the lineup, Romero still carved out his own shining moments, scoring not just once, not twice, but 3 times to electrify the crowd. Currently ranked number 24 in the World Polo Tour and number 6 in the US, Romero cemented his status as one of Asia's premier polo athletes. The Allen Trebian Memorial Cup, a 4-goal tournament in the USPA honoring a beloved Las Brisas leader, is another monumental triumph for Romero's team. It comes after their historic 15-10 upset of defending champion Park Place in the CV Whitney Cup in Florida, where they became the first Asia-based team to compete and win. That achievement even earned Romero, a former lawmaker representing One Pac-Man party list, a commendation from the House of Representatives for elevating Philippine polo on the international stage. With a semi-final finish in the recent USPA Midwest Open following a historic quarterfinal run in the US Open, Romero and PFP Globalport are proving that Filipino polo belongs in the global spotlight. Bianca Bustamante faced a challenging weekend at Brands Hatch UK during round 6 of the GB3 Championship. Racing for Elite Motorsport, she managed a best finish of 19th in her debut at the circuit, gaining crucial experience despite the tough conditions. After the event, Bustamante took to Instagram to open up about the weekend, admitting it was a struggle with confidence and strength. Bad days build you up, she wrote, emphasizing her dedication to working off track with the team to bounce back stronger. Not letting the tough races dampen her spirits, Bustamante treated fans to a series of sizzling photos showing her unstoppable energy and style off the track. Even in the face of setbacks, the rookie GB3 driver did not let a dismal weekend dampen her spirits. Meanwhile, Wesley So pulled off a sensational victory in a nail-biting three-way playoff to win the 2025 Sinquefield Cup in St. Louis, Missouri. The Cavite-born Grandmaster stunned fans by defeating Indian GMR Pragnandaha in the second game playoff, before securing a strategic draw with American rival Fabiano Caruana, sealing his second Sinquefield Cup crown 9 years after his first in 2016. Pragnanandha had burst out of the gate with a win over Caruana, but couldn't overcome, So finishing second while Caruana claimed third place. So's playoff berth came after a dramatic ninth-round victory over Uzbek GM Nodimbek Adbusatrov, while overnight leaders Pragnanandha and Caruana settled for draws with Levon Aronian and V. Gukesh. All three ended the 10-round tournament tied at 5.5 points, but So's 2 wins and 7 draws proved decisive in the pressure-packed playoff. With nerves of steel and masterful energy, So showcased why he's among the elite of world chess. What a scene in Poland. The Los Angeles Lakers made their presence felt on the European stage, with team governor Jeannie Buss and Vice President of Basketball Operations and General Manager Rob Pelinka showing up to back their superstar Luka Dončić just hours before he leads Slovenia into their Eurobasket 2025 opener against host nation Poland. The visit was more than just a courtesy call. It was a powerful message from the Lakers organization. Loud and clear, Luka is their guy, and they've got his back. Pelinka reassured everyone that the Lakers have zero problems with Dončić suiting up for his country even after that injury scare against Great Britain in a recent tune-up. Both Buss and Pelinka sat in on Slovenia's final practice, shared moments with the whole team, showing that this partnership between player and franchise goes way beyond basketball. So while Slovenia gears up for a fiery Eurobasket run, the Lakers made sure the world knows they're all in on Luka Dončić, once again blurring the lines between club loyalty and national pride. And now, here's your daily dose of sports lingo. Who drops the sweetest dime on the court? In hoops lingo, a dime means an assist when a player sets up a teammate with a perfect pass that leads directly to a basket. The origin of the term comes from old slang where giving a dime meant doing a favor, just like how a point guard does a favor for a teammate by delivering that crisp pass. So next time you hear he dropped a dime, remember, it's not about loose change. It's about making the game flow with unselfish team play. Assists wins games, and dropping dimes makes beautiful basketball. It's time for our off-court buzzer. The U.S. Open erupted into fire and fury on Court 11, where Yelena Ostapenko and Taylor Townsend's showdown spilled far beyond the scoreline. After falling 7-5, 6-1, Ostapenko launched a verbal assault that has now been heard worldwide. Townsend, unshaken, clapped back with pride and power, declaring that as a black woman, she refuses to let insults about education or class define her.
It's competition. People get upset when they lose, and you can't. Some people say bad things. She told me I have no class, I have no education, and to see what happens when we get outside the U.S. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I beat her in Canada outside the U.S. I beat her in New York outside the U.S. So let's see what else she has to say.
Ostapenko took the battle online, denying racist intent and pointing to her frustration with Townsend's unorthodox pre-match routine. But the damage was done, and the tournament crowd is buzzing with debate. Meanwhile, Novak Djokovic survived a 4-set scare against American qualifier Zachary Zvadja. Jack Draper's injury withdrawal cleared Jannik Sinner's path to defend his title. And top women's seeds Aryna Sabalenka, Jessica Pegula, and Emma Raducanu cruised through. With drama both on the scoreboard and in the spotlight, this U.S. Open is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable in years. And that's our roundup for tonight, the 28th of August. Up next, The stakes get even higher. Carlos Alcaraz looks to build momentum on his redemption run, but the field is stacked with hungry contenders ready to take him down. Who rises? Who cracks under pressure? The answers are coming, so stay locked in and keep your eyes on the prize. Welcome back to the Scorecard. It's time to keep your eyes on the prize. Sometimes the biggest chip on your shoulder isn't your rival, it's your own memory. Carlos Alcaraz knows that feeling. Flashback to last year, fresh off titles at Roland Garros and Wimbledon, he walks into Queens, the king of tennis, and then, boom, the second round, out to a guy ranked outside the top 70. That loss haunted him all year. But the thing about the great ones, they use the bad nights as fuel. And Carlos looks like a man on a mission. 2 matches in, he hasn't dropped a set. He's bulldozed Riley Opelka, erased Mattia Bellucci, and he's bringing back that swagger. Now standing in his way, Luciano Darderi, 32 seed Italian grinder who's been building his resume on clay. 3 tour titles this year, but still looking for that breakout on hard courts. This is his first time in the 3rd round at a slam, and he's swinging free. That makes him dangerous. The question is, can Darderi actually put Alcaraz in discomfort? Or will this look more like a statement win for a guy who refuses to let last year's nightmare repeat itself? Alcaraz isn't just chasing another title here. He's chasing narrative. Jannik Sinner is the top seed. Novak's shadow still looms over every draw, but Alcaraz is saying, this is still my house. I was the youngest champ in New York since Pete Sampras, and I'm not done adding to the story. So tomorrow, Arthur Ashe will be the stage. Carlos Alcaraz redemption tour in full swing. Luciano Darderi playing with nothing to lose. Only one can handle it though. So stay locked in as the US Open heats up, and here is the breakdown for tomorrow's match. And that's a wrap on our US Open spotlight. Alcaraz is chasing redemption. Darderi swinging free. The bright lights of Arthur Ashe are waiting. The pressure is real. The stakes are high. So tune in, lock in, and as always, keep your eyes on the prize. And we have breaking news.
Birthday to my partner, Anton. Anton, you are 1 year older today, which also means you are 1 year closer to meeting your dream girl and settling down. Just kidding. But in all seriousness though, Anton, you are one of the most hardworking and talented people that I have the pleasure of ever working with. But of course, more than just a colleague, you are a friend to me, and I'm absolutely grateful for the friendship that we have built while doing the show. On your special day, I wish you nothing but the best, a great celebration with your loved ones, more blessings, more joy, better health in the years to come. You have no idea how lucky the Scorecard is to have you at the forefront of their team. So enjoy your birthday, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you, partner. That was Erica Christensen Lee. And this guy, best graphics man in the business, Jay Vasquez. Maraming salamat. Alam mo yung paborito ko, Ube, maraming salamat. So thank you kay Erica, thank you, Boss Jay, of course, Miss Jackie Aspiras, our hardworking executive producer in the back, si Droy, our panel director here, everybody in the back, sila Direk, everybody there, cameraman, maraming salamat, shoutout na rin po, kina Boss Ray, kina Sir Hill, Boss Chair, lahat ng mga bumubuo ng Bilyonaryo News Channel. I want to say, maraming salamat po. Malapit na tayo mag 1 year, September 9, anniversary. So maraming salamat po. And God bless us all. Before we go, think on this. Teka, sige, sige muna yung wish. Thank you. Think on this, guys. From one of tennis's new generational stars, Jannik Sinner once said, "There is a world called compartmentalize. Put bad things in a box and isolate them. And with that, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow on The Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. This is Anton Roxas. Have a blessed evening, everybody. Good night.